government, media. What I want to say is the ultimate form of sacrifice that Tibetan martyr activist Lobsang Ranzela, who self-immolated in front of the UN headquarters in New York yesterday, it's not a result of one-day event. It's not a result of one day, one Chinese policy. It's an accumulation of years and decades of repressive, highly systematic. I say systematic because there's no one particular policy or act that can cause frustration. It's a very deep, systematic oppression. First, they took our land in 1951. They forced us to sign so-called 17-point agreement. Then they claimed that we are going to give you autonomy. We're going to take your foreign affairs, but you can have your autonomy. They gave us assurance, and we were convinced. We thought we would get autonomy to practice our language, culture, religion. The autonomy you are not going to you know. Or Chigi foreign affairs the Janaki manager or oh, why not? It's not a bad choice. In the choice we were forced to sign the agreement on gunpoint. That's something that the world forget. But today, when people talk about Tibet issue, it is unfortunately somehow limited to human rights issues, ethnic minority issues. We're not ethnic minority of China. We are distinct people with distinct language, religion, and culture. We're people of invaded land who lost our freedom. That was one of the last calls from Lobga Ranzela. He called out, he's highly, stressed the word independence. Regardless of what Tibetan pursue, whether it is genuine autonomy or complete independence, we Tibetans have not compromised on the history, including from His Holiness, including from Central Tibetan Administration. We have not lied about our history. We have always stood on the ground that Tibet was historically not part of China. It is on Tibetan, it is up to Tibetan what we want to pursue, what we want to approach. So somehow that narrative that Tibet is part of China historically, it gives a lot of advantage to China, including taking away our language, including taking away our culture. And that's how the Ethnic Unity and Progress Law was introduced. So, my dear Canadian policymakers, media, if you're watching, if you're hearing us, not everything is all right in Tibet. You might see paid bloggers showing the infrastructure development inside Tibet, but the reality is millions of Tibetan nomads are being forced to relocate. Their lands are taken away. Tibetan nuns and monks are forced to leave their monasteries. Their curriculum are being controlled, administered. The children are being indoctrinated, forced to not only learn Chinese Mandarin language, but also adapt to communist ideology. You may not see, one single group of thousands of Tibetans being beaten and killed, but it's a death by 1,000 cuts. We've been dying slowly for the last 65 years. And to China, I know you close your office at 12 p.m. today because you're chat board 50 cent army shoe legwa. So oh, look at that. But I'm sure you're watching with cameras. This is not a one-day gathering of Tibetans. This is our faith, our trust, our solidarity with brothers, sisters, and our utmost respect and gratitude to Pao Lobga Ranzela. What I want to say is, logic la sumju today kabla zomba ine payabure ine 두따도 뮤트지 소송문이 제트에 딜라도 양이 창망 오고 지가 쉬어라기 쉬금에다 소송문이 소송 내가 가르치게 했는다 소송 내가 가와 도게면에 가르치게 했는데 내가 소송 제트베요 소송이 레로라 되게 해요래 소송 제트에 내가 될 부탁보 야버지 배받 세다지 차와이나 겨울문지 숨고도 배받 세다지 차와놓고 랑싱이 배배 자던 뱅고 이 창망 아주 정직 깨겨울기 쉬우매 용토나 야쇼래 어떤 왜 있네 그 수수 배바 임바데 템바 맞아요지 춘내거나 当좀 걔도 주줄하스 그 랑솔로 땅사वर 가족이 민킹게 당고시면은 내게 망보지 ting민도 또 민도 파샤도 군주기 갑종 family 군주 랑솔로 땅 가르슈 let's not just forget them as a number 아주 야가게 탑조 때문에 we still know, right? Bhagat Singh and Chandrasekhar Azad, we know about their history. So we do not have shortage of Tibetan patriots who died for Tibet, but we need to know about them. History like base hai hamare. It's a part of our history. Also, so let's not forget that they died for Tibet. Sushin.